Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Cipher today, bringing you guys Alola's Finest episode 1. If you guys did not check out the channel update that was on, actually it was a couple hours ago for you guys, but today I am actually bringing you guys Alola's Finest. If you guys have not checked out that channel update, I highly recommend go watching it. It'll kind of tell you where I've been lately. But today I'm here bringing you guys episode 1 of Alola's Finest. As you guys can see, we have this nice and powerful I would say Alolan background, you know, got the little girl holding the rowlet and this landing next to it. He's about to spit them fireballs as dude's riding a Mudsdale and all that good stuff. But today I'm here bringing you guys Alola's Finest, as I said 3 times. And like I said, if you guys are not you're not familiar with Alola's Finest, you know, what it's going to be, well, let me go ahead and get a little breakdown before we jump into it today. But today I'm going to bring you guys Alola's Finest 4 times now. And what this series is going to consist of is going to be a giveaway / Wi-Fi battle series. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 3 Wi-Fi battles in this week on a team that we build on Showdown here. And once we finish each Wi-Fi battle of that week, on Sunday of that week, I'm going to be giving away that exact team to one of you lucky subscribers / viewers. There's a couple of rules to enter. One is going to be you do have to subscribe to this YouTube channel. Number 2 is going to be you have to drop a like on this video as well as any of the Wi-Fi battles. It would be strongly recommended if you dropped a like on the Wi-Fi battle. Like I said, you don't have to do every single one, but if you just came and checked out one of them, you kind of see how the team works. And but like I said, you have to definitely drop a like on this video, at least one of the Wi-Fi battles during the week. And then last but not least, you do have to in fact answer the question of the day, or you can actually comment really anything in the comment section below. Like, more importantly, I would rather suggest you guys maybe drop a set for an Alolan not a Alolan Pokemon, but a Pokemon from the Alolan Pokedex. For example, you guys could suggest Salazzle, just out of random. You could, suggest one of those and we'll build a team around that. If you guys want to suggest a whole team, then that would be even better. But like I said, you can just basically drop anything in the comment section below. Even the question of the day, which, I usually am going to try to get one of those in between, but like I said, and then anything more are usually just brownie points in the description below. Like I said, all these rules will be in the description below. Definitely go check them out if you want to enter to win this exact team. Like I said, I'm going to be trading these over Wi-Fi, so on Sunday of that week, I'm going to be picking 3 of you guys to win a, just basically the team that we're going to go to battle with. So, but like I said, I'm here for a brand new series today. So again, if you guys are excited for this brand new series, then definitely hit that thumbs up, as it will be greatly appreciated for this brand new series kickoff. And with that being said, if you guys are not subscribed to this channel, my name is Cipher. If you're new, I do Pokemon content, try to do it pretty frequently. Got into a little bit health issues, so I couldn't really record much, but now we're here with Sun and Moon. So let's go ahead and begin. So I do have this team already built, and as you guys did see on the thumbnail, there was a pretty big Pokemon on there. And today's team is actually going to be built around Decidueye. So we have Decidueye here, holding Decidueye Z. He's gonna be our nice and powerful Wan Chi Tong. If you guys do not get the reference, if you ever watched Avatar: The Last Airbender, then definitely hit your boy up in the comment section below, because I used to love Avatar: The Last Airbender. It used to be my I didn't really like the real life movie, but I definitely loved the show. The show was when Nickelodeon had that featuring, boy, I was in front of that TV and I was watching. So today we have Decidueye, and I'm getting a little off topic about Decidueye and Wan Chi Tong. But today we have Wan Chi Tong here at level 100 with holding the Decidueye Z with the Overgrowth ability. He is going to be shiny in game. Actually, I should probably change that while I'm here. He is going to be shiny. So we do have a shiny Decidueye this week for Alola's Finest with U-Turn, Spirit Shackle, Brave Bird, and Leaf Blade with 64 in HP, 192 in attack, and 252 speed with a jolly nature. So I was gonna make him adamant, but I'm gonna rely on his speed a little more this week for battles. So like I said, he's gonna be basically your fast, hopefully fast U-turn pivot mon. But if we need to trap something in there, we'll definitely go for a Spirit Shackle. If we say we can trap a fighting type in, and then okay, that's a horrible example to say. Just say if we can trap something in like a bug type, I know we'll be taking big hits, but if we can get a Brave Bird off, then that'd be dope. Or say a water type we can trap in so he can't switch, say Tapu Fini, who does get defog, we can obviously just trap that thing in there and just go for Leaf Blades all day. So like I said, this thing's gonna be a trap / pivot mon. Definitely the U-turn is gonna be pretty helpful, because like I said, he's a very good physical attacker, so we can definitely be hitting a lot with that. And like I said, he has Decidueye Z, so that means if we, trap something in there and then all of a sudden just hit him hard with Decidueye Z. So I'm really in love with shiny Decidueye as well. Let me know in the comment section below how you guys feel about him. But next we're going to move into our next mon, which is going to be Old Man Crab Z Crabominal. Holding the choice band with the Iron Fist ability, Close Combat, Crab Hammer, and Ice Hammer, and Brutal Swing are going to be the movesets of the week. I love Crabominal. He's just a phenomenal physical hitter. Like, look at this. Just look at this. 132 base physical attack. You cannot give me any advice. Nice and Kanye reference.
Cannot give me any advice. You can help me. You can support.
Today, like I said, he's going to be our big physical hitting mon, especially with the choice band. You're going to be doing some damage to something. It doesn't matter. You could crab hammer a crab, and it's going to at least take a lot of damage. So, but anyways, 248 in HP, 252 in attack, and then 8 in special defense with the nice and powerful adamant nature, just because we want to hit as hard as we can. So like I said, this mon doesn't really have like a lot. It can't, like, I'm obviously probably Clefable could switch into it. Actually, Clefable will not like to switch into it. That's a horrible example. There is one Pokemon that you guys will see, because I already had this battle, and speaking of which, you guys are definitely going to love the first guess, and I felt great to battle this first guess. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the first episode. Like I said, this episode of Alola's Finest Wi-Fi Battle will be tomorrow, and then it will go on to Wednesday, and then it will go on to Friday. So like I said, we have Crabominal here. Getting off topic, and I don't really know more to say about him. I really want to learn how to use his new Pokemon. He's just going to be basically our big hitting mon this week. Just basically that physical. I'm saying basically I need to stop. But he's going to be that mon that just really hits hard and doesn't really have much to switch in. So that's going to be Crabominal next week. Next we are going back into the older generations with Skarmory, aka Pterodactyl. Shout out to Pat. With the Rocky Helmet, with the sturdy ability with Stealth Rock, Brave Bird, Whirlwind, and Roost, with 252 in HP, 252 in defense, and 4 in speed. Now, I really honestly should have thrown that in special defense. I don't really know what I was thinking. But either way, he has an impish nature. So he's basically going to be our rock setting mon, as well as if we can get a Whirlwind off. Now, there's a lot of mons he could switch into. A lot of Pokemon that you really wouldn't think running around the meta, but it really is right now, is Tapu Bulu. So if we can just say wall Tapu Bulu, unless he has like Hidden Power Electric, Hidden Power Fire, we can kind of wall that thing. But like I said, it's a very big physical hitter, so 9 out of 10 times they're not going to be packing Hidden Power, I believe. I don't know. Like I said, I'm getting really confident in this, because this new meta is just flipped right upside down. Well, I should say like this. I don't know. Either way, like I said, it's been a pretty crazy meta so far. We have no tiers invested, so I kind of just built this team around what's, the Pokemon that we're building around. So I built around Decidueye, so hopefully we can get this team around Decidueye. So like I said, we have Pterodactyl. He's just going to be our big Whirlwind mon. He's going to be a defensive wall for us, so if we can get a big Roost off, we're definitely going to do that. Brave Bird is just going to be for that hit, so obviously we don't get in a situation where at least if we're going to lose, we can at least, keep attacking. So that's why we threw Brave Bird on there. Obviously, Stealth Rocks are going to be huge for a lot of mons like Alolan, Marowak, Salazzle. I don't know if there's really much more fire type Pokemon, but like Minior, there's a lot of Pokemon that are running around right now that it would be nice to especially trap with Stealth Rocks. Last but not least, he does have Whirlwind, so in case they start sitting up or anything, or if we can say if he has like a Talonflame my opponent for some really odd reason, we can at least whirlwind it, try to take the chance of whirlwinding it in, as well as if anything is setting up. We are defensive wall, we have sturdy, so at least we can take one hit and then just get that guy right out of there so he doesn't set up really anymore. So that's going to be Skarmory this week. Next we are going into Crofini, aka our nice and powerful Tapu Fini. I'm really not too crazy on the Tapu Finis, especially in Wi-Fi battles. I definitely don't want to bring too many of those, as well as the UBs, so I'm going to kind of like really stick it low. But today we have Crofini, aka Tapu Fini, at level 100, holding the leftovers with Misty Surge ability, obviously because he doesn't get any other abilities. But what Misty Surge does is, if you guys do not know, is you guys cannot get statused while this Misty Surge ability is up, actually. So say if I was in with my Tapu Fini and I got the Misty Surge up and you went for a Toxic, that Toxic will completely not attack me. So that's what I'm actually really using this for as well, because obviously Salazzle is running around with the Corrosion ability for like Skarmories and basically all the steel types. So obviously if we can stop that, as well as Will-O-Wisp, that'd be really nice. But it's kind of hurting me because this next mon that I have, I didn't really think that much on. So, but like I said, we have Crofini here with Scald, Defog, Calm Mind, and Moonblast. Nice and powerful stab between both Moonblast and Scald. Defog is mainly going to be to get my opponent's hazards away, because I know Smeargle with Sticky Web is running around right now, especially right now. Toxapex running Toxic Spikes. That's going to be freaking huge. I've been just seeing that all over the meta, and especially with other YouTubers battling. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. So that's why we're going to be running Defog. So even if it comes to the point where I have to get rid of my hazards, I will gladly get rid of mine so I can get rid of my opponents. So that's definitely going to be the reason for Defog. Calm Mind is just in case we can get a Calm Mind off. I would rather try and do that. I really couldn't think of a move for this last one. I've already, gen the mons already, so I can't really go back on my decisions. And this is going to be for you guys anyway. So if you guys ever get the team, you definitely can change anything you want on there. So like I said, there's a lot of moves I could have really threw on there. I could have threw on Nature's Madness if I want to. Could have put on Hydro Pump. I even could have put on Ice Beam instead of Calm Mind, just for coverage wise. Shadow Ball, I know how pesky Psychic types are, and especially if Tapu Lele is running around. No, we're good. There's a lot of moves I could have put on. I even could have put Water or Aqua Ring just to get that extra health, especially with leftovers. There's a lot of things I could have thrown on this mon. I could even run screens if I want to. Haze, anything. I just kind of decided to run Calm Mind just because, say, if I get in a position where I have to set up to win, I will do that. So that's why I'm running Calm Mind on him this week. But today we have a really odd set for, or like spread for him. But we have 200 or 2. Let me restart that. 248 in HP, none in attack, 200 in defense, 52 in special attack, and 8 in special defense. Obviously, with a Impish or Bold Nature? Bold Nature is what we're running on Tapu Fini this week. So he's going to be kind of like the better Milotic / Suicune. Now, obviously, Suicune gets, recovery with rest, and obviously, Resto, Chesto, or, actually, what's the other one? I think it's just Crocune in general, like calm, basically sleep, talk, and rest. I was going to try to do that with this one, but it actually turns out that Tapu Fini does not, in fact, learn the rest move. So, we kind of had to go with a better option with leftover recovery and then just throwing in Calm Mind. Like I said, I really didn't have Calm Mind there at all. I wanted to put rest on there and make this thing a better Suicune, but unfortunately it did not go down like that. So that's why we're going to be running Calm Mind instead of rest, because he does not A, get to rest, and B, we needed some kind of recovery with leftovers. So there wasn't much really more I could have thrown on Tapu Fini. I mean, I could have, if I really wanted to, maybe put Light Screen and then have my defense really high and just have that Light Screen for, protection, and maybe throw like Light Clay on there. I don't even know if Light Clay is in the game, to be honest. But like I said, I just kind of threw that on there. This model was very odd to build for because I've never really built for a Fairy / Water type. I mean, I have, but it's Azumarill, who is really hard to, I mean, he's not really hard, but he's kind of basic. You usually slap a Citrus Berry and Belly Drum, you just sweep everything. You're not sweeping much with Tapu Fini. So that's going to be Tapu Fini this week. Don't want to talk about too much, for her, because I do still have to get these Wi-Fi battles done. And not last but not least, this is like second before last, so we're not going to go ahead of ourselves. But today we have Beaker, the nice and powerful Turtonator. We're holding the Shucka Berry with the Shell Armor ability. Shucka Berry is going to basically be for Earthquakes. I do not want to take any Earthquakes, and, Jolteon isn't really looking, obviously you guys can see it, so Jolteon doesn't really want to take much of an Earthquake. Crofini can probably take one, Pterodactyl can take one. I kind of just threw it on there just so I can get a little revenge kill. So say if he's gonna go for the Earthquake, we can obviously go for the Shell Trap. I believe that does a little damage because it is physical, and then next turn we can take the Shucka Berry Earthquake, and then obviously you deliver a Will-O-Wisp, and boom, if I'm going up against a Mamoswine or anything that really learns Earthquake, attack is cut right in half. So that's going to be good. Or I think actually they nerfed that, I'm pretty sure they nerfed the burn. But either way, like I said, if we can get a burn on a physical attacker, that'd be awesome. Now Earth Power we're going to have to watch out for, because he can get one Earth Power off, and I'm done. Well, I won't be done. I'll take it, and then the second one I'm going to be done. So, like I said, that's going to be Beaker, really. Shell Trap with Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, and Will-O-Wisp. It's basically going to be the guy who will Shell Trap first turn, take a ground type move if he has to. I believe water. I think we can live at least one water type attack. But he's going to be basically our special defensive wall, and I'm saying basically again, you know what? If you want to be cool and you want to enter the Alola's Finest with a comment, definitely put how many times I say basically in the comment section below. Like I said, Shell Trap, Flamethrower, Dragon Pulse, and Will-O-Wisp. It's a very basic move set for what Turtonator is going to be. Hopefully I can put Shell Trap to use, to be honest. But like I said, 164 in HP, 92 in special attack, and then 252 in special defense. Obviously with a it's a Calm Nature. I'm sorry, he has a Calm Nature. He's going to be our special defensive wall, as Pterodactyl will kind of be our physical wall, and then Crofini is going to be kind of that play it by ear mon for defense wise. And then other than that, everyone's just going in like Crabominal, Jarvis the Jolteon, as well as Washi Tong. You know, they're just going to be those mons that are going to be behind the defensive wall, just jumping over, trying to hit, you know, everybody in sight. So that's going to be Beaker this week. Not too much, you know, nothing really too special about him. Shuckleberry hopefully comes in clutch if I do get, you know, go up against a ground type move. And last but not least, we are going to go with Jarvis the Jolteon, who is going to be holding the choice specs this week with Volt Absorbability, with Volt Switch, Hidden Power Ice, Thunderbolt, and Shadow Ball, with 4 in HP, 252 in special attack, and then 252 in speed, with a Timid Nature. Now this week, Jolteon is going to be a Crofini leadway, I want to say. I guess I wouldn't say leadway, but it definitely a Tapu Bulu switch. No, I guess not really a Tapu Bulu switch. It's probably a bad example right there. I don't know really. I mean, I guess like for grass types, because I can dish damage back. But either way, like I said, it's gonna be a switch. It's gonna be its electric type switch, I should say. Actually, that's what I want to say. So say Crofini's in against a Zapdos. I don't know where Zapdos is going to come from. Just maybe comes running from the skies. Pokebank isn't here yet, so you guys don't get to see Zapdos. But today, just for example, say if Zapdos comes and wants to throw a Thunderbolt at Crofini. Nope, we're going to switch in Jarvis, and we're going to get that Volt Absorbability, and then that's where we're going to try to run Shop. Actually, a perfect example. Alolan Raichu. I forgot about that electric type. Say if he comes running in with his surfboard and he thinks he's gonna Thunderbolt, or he thinks he's gonna Volt Switch. Nah, boy. Let me go ahead and tell you, my boy Jarvis is about to come up in there, and he's about to take the Volt Absorb. And you know what? When you want something, we're choice specs, so we're gonna dish hit right back. So that's gonna be the squad that we're gonna be running into the first week. Like I said, if you guys want a chance to do the Wi-Fi battle, which would be even more awesome, and you know, like I said, you can win this team. There's nothing you guys are losing by entering any of this. Like I said, subscribing, hit that like button, comment something in the comment section below, Brownie points in the description below, and you have a chance to win a Pokemon, like not just one Pokemon, 6 Pokemon for a whole competitive team. I know how hard right now it is actually to get Pokemon, because Pokebank is not out yet, so it's going to be really hard to get competitive mons. Like I said, this is definitely a chance for you guys to win something, and I want to give back into the community, obviously, because you know, you guys help me out so much. Let's go ahead and start something cool, and maybe something that will even grow on our series. So like I said, this is going to be the new series. We're going to be trying to do this every week. I will be doing next week with a certain Pokemon. You guys probably already guess who it is. But like I said, this is going to be the team. If you guys want a chance to win it, then definitely hit that thumbs up down below. Definitely go in the comment section below. Comment anything. If you guys have a Pokemon suggestion for next week, then definitely drop that down there. Or a whole team. If you have a whole team, then definitely drop that paste bin down there, because I will definitely look for that. Like I said, drop a like down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Again, my name is Cipher, and I upload Pokemon content. And I will see you guys in the Wi-Fi battles or Alola's finest next video. So please have yourselves a great morning, night, evening, day, wherever you're at, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. What is crack? I was gonna say, what's cracking? Bring back the dad, and oh, that would've been nice. But what's crack, guys? Let's see.